Hello and welcome to this video. In this video, I can persuade with a poster. We are going to be learning how to persuade people using a poster. Now, persuasions are all over the place, and if you can become really good at persuading people to buy your product, you can make yourself a lot of money. We are, of course, talking about adverts, okay? And advertising is a multi-billion-dollar industry. It's something in Britain that we are really good at. We have some really big advertising agencies, and it's something that you could definitely get involved in. It's an easy way to make lots of money. There are adverts everywhere. You walk into town, you'll see them on buildings, you'll see them on buses. If you ever turn on that television thing, you'll see them in between shows. When you're on the internet and you're Googling, you'll see adverts all over the place, popping up onto all sorts of different websites. In fact, when you're on your YouTube videos, adverts pop up at the beginning. They'll pop up in the middle. They go in little bars at the bottom. They're popping up everywhere. In fact, those YouTubers that you often watch, they're often being paid by people to sell products. Cadbury's. I'm, of course, not being sold to sell Cadbury's, but they pop up all over the place. There is a lot of money in this industry. So if you can become good at it, it's a great route to riches. It's also really important to be able to persuade people on a daily basis when we're trying to convince them of what we believe or our argument. But that's something else, and we're specifically going to be talking about adverts today. So, here is my product that I want to sell to you. If I said here, it's alright, suck, here look, red in it. You want it? Of course you don't. One of the first things I'm going to need to do when I'm selling somebody is exciting language. I need to enthuse the person, okay? It's not just red. It's the most startling red color, as red as a lava pit bubbling away. This thing will entice you. It's amazing. It's incredible. It's the best thing since sliced bread, okay? I need to be really enthusiastic about the product that I am selling. So the language that I use needs to be exciting. It needs to bring me in. It needs to catch my attention. Okay, the words, the choice of the words is really, really important. People will be spending weeks, if not months, debating over the correct use of words. When you see that poster up on the side of a bus, it wasn't just, just slap, yeah, that'll do, sure. Yeah, there are people working on this. It's really important that your language is exciting. I'm also going to need to name it, aren't I? The red thing, ooh, it's not very good. Red recording box. No good. I mean, I could call it the record box, the record box, isn't it? The Record Master 5000. I like this. Okay, so this is called the Record Master 5000. Okay, and you know what? Often we don't just have the name, but there'll probably be some sort of cool logo that sort of goes with it, and a nice sort of design around the name of it, okay? I'm not saying that mine is particularly good. If you want some good art lessons, you need to go and watch my Miss Pens, but you know, a little bit of design to go around it will really help. The Record Master 5000, there's my name. I need to know what it looks like as well. We're always going to want a picture. It's no good in an advert. Let's just say here's my piece of paper for my poster. It's no good in an advert not showing the people what it looks like, okay? That is part of selling the product. You don't ever see an advert for a burger without seeing that juicy, juicy burger, do you? And also when you go and buy that burger, it never looks as good as it does in the advert. So I've got my picture. I've boxed it off as well. I've obviously used a ruler. I'm not being messy like Mr. Jordan here. Now, I'm going to have to use something that I did in a previous video, subheadings. I want to break it down. What does it do? I might have a section all about why. Why do I want this? Well, I'm going to use bullet points to break it down. It's amazing. Okay? It will change your life. Change your life. I might have a section all about how, okay? It makes remembering easy, okay? It makes remembering easy. I like to sell something that makes people's lives easy. Oh, it'll make things so much better for you. Oh, it'll be so much simpler when you buy my product, okay? I don't want a product that's complicated or hard. I want something that makes my life better. I don't want something that's just good. I want something that's amazing. I want something that's going to really be worth me spending some money. I might have a section all about what. Of course, some of you are looking and thinking, what is this machine that I've got here? Oh, well, it's a little bit unusual. What it does is it can record things. So, if you've got an interesting thought, what an interesting thought.
What an interesting thought.
It will then record and it will save that for me. Okay, that's really interesting. I actually use these a lot in the classroom. If somebody's got a really good idea, record it, quickly get it down, and then they can play it back to themselves later so they don't forget it. Okay, great. I might have a whole section on what? Now, it's getting a bit wordy, isn't it, my advert? So, I need to entice the person back in. I'm going to block it off. I've got my section here, I've got my picture, I've got my 3 or so subheadings. Each of them have got a bullet point. So I've got a nice layout, got the name of the thing, got my exciting language. Oh, I've got a picture as well. An offer. Yeah? When I'm selling a product, I want to entice that person in. I don't want to just say it's costing £100 because they're thinking, oh, that's quite expensive. I want to say things like this. It's only £100. Only £100? My goodness, I thought £100 was expensive. You're saying it's only £100? What? Should it cost more? And if you buy 2, the second is half price. Brilliant. I've got a special offer going on as well. My writing's looking pretty scruffy because I'm rushing it. I've got a special offer. It's only £100. Buy 2, second one's half price. Brilliant. I'm enticing that person back in. Okay. That was a crash course into doing a basic advert, and I am rushing through this because I don't want to make this video too long. Here is your task. What I'd like you to do, I want you to come up with your own crazy invention. It could be anything. Okay, it might be some sort of robot that cleans up your bedroom. It could be a device that makes breakfast for you in the morning. I don't know. Totally up to you. You're going to come up with your invention. I want you to give it a name. I want you to draw a nice picture of it. And I want you to sell that invention to me. I want to be persuaded to buy it from you. So your task, make an advert, off you go.